What's going on, everybody? I'm on the night shift still, so doing my live to stay up on my off night. Hope everybody's having a good week. I was definitely needing a break, so um, welcome in Lawn Lifters, Jen from Embarkation Nation, Law Jones, welcome in. Let me make sure that let me know if you can hear me. All that jazz. I'm gonna put the invite in case anybody wants to come up and talk. Doopy doopy. Boom. So, what's going on with everybody? I see some cruise news. I know we talked about the seventh um Oasis class ship coming out that no one knew about. We thought the end was going to be Utopia. I have seen reports that says it's going to be a bigger one. Um, that should be pretty neat. Um, as long as it keeps Oasis and Icon separate a little bit. That way, there's a there's a definite define between the two cruise ships. Um, and I also seen that Carnival's already talking about making their private island the new Celebration Key, expanding the pier to where they can fit four ships there at once instead of just two. So hopefully that doesn't kill the island as far as the amount of people there. Hopefully they'll make some sense with it and don't do four of the XL class at the same time. But we shall see. I'm not sure how big it is compared to the Coco K. I'd have to look it up, but um, not sure. So I probably have another 5 days or so on nights, I believe. Maybe less. I'm not sure. All depends on how much we get done and all that jazz. But um, definitely ready to be done. I am tired. I'm getting tired of the night shift. Not when I come home, I go to bed and take a shower, go to bed. When I get up, it's time to go to work. We're doing 612s right now. So, um, missed y'all. Yep, I missed being on here and talking to everybody and stuff like that. Um, doing the Tuesday nights with Destination Fun and Jennifer every once in a while and whoever else may come on. Um, Thinking about doing another outage in April, depending upon what's going on. Since I don't have a cruise till July, I could go hit another one of these and make a good little change for some cruise money. But we will see. There's always a chance of just hitting a cruise during that time. But I am dry. Let me get a drink. Don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Like I said, all my days consist of is going to work, going to bed, going to work, going to bed. I'm working 6:30 p.m. to 7 a.m. Yeah, Jennifer, it is shocking. My wife can't do another one anyway, so if I did one, it's gonna be by myself. She's got too much stuff going on at work and all. Um, but maybe if MSC's doing those giveaway cruises, maybe I'll hop on another one of those. I need to concentrate on the uh, travel agent stuff too, so I can get established, and that way I don't have to keep killing myself with the electrical work. My knees and my back are definitely not feeling the best. Game over. Completely understand we need to work and pay off ours. Yep. Yeah. Um, we got this one. We got the um, our group cruise in September, and then I need to pay off that expensive Alaska one, but that should be fun. Um, Antoinette, welcome in. I keep forgetting I'm on a tablet. I can just touch the screen. So half the time when I touch this little keypad thing here, I end up clicking off on the wrong thing, and it brings up another menu. Not used to this computer. My wife is in the bed sleeping, so I can't get on my normal one. Welcome in, Warm Strong. I put the link in the chat if anybody wants to join. Not sure how long I'll be on, but it, it's a lot easier when there's two people, so you can conversate instead of me just coming off the wall. Because I didn't have anything planned. Like I said, I've been working like crazy, so don't really have anything going on. Lon Jones, Alaska is nice. Yep. All the pictures I see and all the stories I've been told, it is very nice. So we are definitely looking forward to it. Um, Hopefully, I'll see some whales on the ship. That way, I don't have to pay for a whale excursion. Do something else instead. But I know that's what she wants to see is see some whales. Um, what other news do we have? Um, Let me know if you all know any news, because like I said, I don't get much. The Still looking at Star of the Sea cruises. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I get enough interest for a group cruise for that. Um, Depending upon whether I can find a decent deal on it. Well, you said you've seen whales from all around the ship, different types. That's cool. Like I said, hopefully so. And then we can use that money for a different type of excursion. Like I said, I like to see the different ports. I'm not sure what there is really there to do in all the different ports. Whether there's a lot. I know that one of them has a train ride, and I know we talked about doing that maybe. So um, Jennifer will be on that. So I'm not sure if she booked any excursions yet. I know she likes to book everything early. And may just go together on doing some different excursions. Bruce and Cindy from Ocean will be on there. Um, who else is going on that one, Jen? Do you know any other YouTube channels? I can't remember. It's so far out that I don't pay the most attention to it. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with mine still, as far as what we're doing. Bar crawls, slot pools, um, just different types of games we can do. It's kind of it sucks because it's only a 3 day, the first one, and that's when most people are going on it. So I'm uh, hoping it won't be too compact because only being a 3 day and trying to fit a bunch of stuff in there. But we will see. I think we're just going to have fun hanging out with each other anyway. I'm not sure what everybody has planned on the islands. We're going to Nassau and Coco Cay, so I know Jen's on there both legs of the trip. Way early. I mean, way early to plan. I know Jen likes to plan stuff way in advance. I still gotta get my hotel room for mine, for before and after, because we're going to Disney um, on the Saturday after we get back. Probably hit Disney Springs on Friday and then hit Epcot on Saturday. So I gotta get all my stuff, all my ducks in a row. I looked up hotels for Miami for April 2025 tonight and thought about you. He thought I was early. Well, I guess that's still I guess that's still earlier than the June cruise. Larry, Plump Travelers, welcome in. Um, don't have a whole lot to talk about. Like I said, I'm just on night shift, and I try to keep my night shift going and see if anybody wants to talk about different things. I put the link in the chat if anybody wants to talk or tell me what they got going on in their channels. The um, when your next cruise is, when your next vacation is. Our next travel is Helen, Georgia, and that's only a couple weeks away. We are going down on March 6th, 6th to the 10th. The actual outing is the 8th to the 10th, but we're going to go there a couple days early and try to look around the town. And I know Cindy and Bruce and Cindy are coming in on Thursday, and so are Kurt and Marcia. Don't know for sure, but I have heard you can buy the train tickets cheaper at the gate than to prepay. Yeah, I mean, normally I do my stuff off the ship. I don't buy it on the ship. I normally try to figure out what I'm going to do beforehand and then look for it on the islands or wherever we go. That's what I heard also, Law. They are so expensive through the ship. Yep. We're just talking about going to Washington State in June for our 10th anniversary. So that's for this June, right? We're going, our cruise is next June on the Encore, June 15th, 2025. We will be leaving out of Seattle. I plan on going in a little early so I can see Seattle. It'll be the first time ever out on the West Coast. And Bill was in Hawaii today on I can't remember what island it was now, and show me some pictures, send some pictures of him in the sand. I can't stand sand, so we had a whole group chat about getting sand everywhere. But I'm not as bad as I talk about it. I'll still go in the sand and do different things. Just one of those things I don't like. Seattle's awesome. Love going there. It is only a 3-hour drive from Vancouver. Okay. Yep, Pier Renters. Yep. What's y'all's next cruise? Like I said, ours is the Jubilee in July. It's July 27th. It's actually the Have Luggage Will Travel Group Cruise, FRGC2. We're doing that also for my daughter's graduation. So she graduates in June, and we're taking her on the cruise for her graduation. Phew. It's too early for me to be yawning. I got to stay up for another 6 hours. Let's see. Barcelona has to be postponed, it seems, in May. Well, that stinks. Talk about what grinds your gears. You know what grinds my gears? Our next cruise is on Carnival Magic out of Miami, September 8th to the 15th, 2024. My wife's first cruise and birthday cruise. That sounds cool. Uh, Jennifer says 30 days until her next cruise. She's going to go test the ship out. That's the one we're going on in June. Whew, man, it's not good. I got a long way to go. This is why I stay up, because I get all messed up um, on my sleep habits. So cruise has been great, warm, strong. What day are you on? How many more days you got? I think you were getting on. You were getting on the day after my live last week, I think, or you were flying out the day after my live. So what are you on, day 5? Somewhere around there, 5. Yes, there will be icon videos eventually. Um, this is the only time I had to do anything, edit or whatever, and I don't have any time. I don't have my normal computer. It's a heck of a lot easier for me to do it up there. And so after the outage is done, like I said, give it a week. Whew. And I'll start working on all that stuff. And trying to think what all excursion, what all we did. We did one excursion. Excuse me, in St. Thomas. Oh, not St. Thomas. Man, I'm really losing it. St. Kitts, and we went around the island. Um, St. Thomas, we didn't really do much because we had just been there in April, and we were only there till 2 o'clock or something like that. So for me, it wasn't worth getting off and then trying to take some non-cruise excursion and end up getting late. So I wasn't taking the chance. It would be. Let's see. It's going to be in port with us in St. Thomas next month. Oh, Icon's going to be in port. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that was one of ours. It does every other week. It does Eastern and Western. We did Eastern, which is the one that they're doing. Uh, I admire you folk that have normal jobs and routines and editing for your channels. I'm on disability and have a hard time finding time. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm working 612s right now, so I just don't have time to do anything um, except for sleep, and I barely get time for that because doing the nights is I'm getting broken sleep. I fall asleep for 3 or 4 hours, and I wake up and get out of the bed and fight to get back to sleep again for another 3 hours, if that. Yeah, 612s. It pays off cruises fast, but it's only for. I did it last week, this week, and I think I have another 5 days or so, and then I'll be done. So then it'll be back to regular 40s for a while. Yep, well, 12-hour days. It's actually 12 and a half hour days. I'm a foreman, so I got to do a half-hour turnover beforehand. So it's 6:30 to 7 a.m., 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Excuse me, 6:30 p.m. to 7 a.m. I'm an electrician. I'm working at a nuclear power plant doing an outage right now. So we have the plant shut down to fix things on the plant and refuel it. So that you only have a certain amount of days to do it. And this year they're trying to make it a fast outage of 16 days, which will break the record at this plant for being the fastest outage ever. I think the fastest outage before now was 18 days. So they're trying to beat their last record that they had. I've done 70-day outages before, And back in the day, they used to do like 130-day outages. I couldn't imagine doing that because sometimes they would even give them waivers and they'd work 7/12s for 130 days. So um, it would. I don't even want to wish that one on anybody. I've done 7/12s before, but only like a month at a time. It definitely burns you out. You definitely get irritated with everybody. My nephew here in Canada is former foreman for industrial painting, some kind of hours, but insane money. It's, I mean, it's pretty good. Um, I went ahead and changed my taxes, and I'm not having any federal taxes pulled out right now. So I do that for the outage normally for 3 weeks, and then I put them back the way it is, the way it normally is. So I get to get a little bit of bigger checks for a couple weeks. Makes the hours crazy hours well worth it. I will mess with my state taxes though, because their state taxes want to burn me every year. Some companies take out the right amount, some companies don't. Because in Maryland, you have a Maryland state tax and you have county tax, which I'm sure it's probably the same way in every state. But for some reason, some employers in Maryland don't take out county taxes, so then you get hit at the end of the year for all your county taxes. And I'm in one of the highest uh, county tax areas there is in the state. Um, so what else everybody got going on? Like I said, I got Helen coming up. Fortunately, I don't think anybody in here is going to Helen, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I think the dinner is up to 111 people on that Saturday night. See, it's paying federal this year. Texas does not have state tax. I wish. Um, like I said, we have the state and then we have the county. So I get raped. I need to retire to one of those states that doesn't have the state taxes, so that my retirement doesn't get taxed as bad. That's what our plan was, but we will see. She really doesn't want to move to Florida. She likes Tennessee, so I might be able to convince her for Tennessee. But I know the sales tax is higher in Tennessee than it is here. I want to say it was like 8 or 10%. See, oh, we could be neighbors. I don't think so. Texas is a little too hot for me. Texas, yeah, that's one of the reasons why she didn't want to move to Florida, because it's so hot. Tennessee gets hot, but there's also a winter there still. We're talking about snow burning in Florida. I hear Canadians can work at Epcot. Yep. Oh, Denise, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. You on your night shift, or are you off tonight? Not sure if you stay up like I'm doing, but mine's only a temporary situation. Yours is a all the time situation. So I don't know if you would stay up on your nights that you're not working. Yep, at work. Yep, that's what I figured. uh, Too bad y'all can't make it to Helen, but you got the grandbabies, so understand there. I understand sleep when you're off. Yeah, I should be sleeping probably because, like I said, I definitely haven't got the best sleep. Although last night when I went this morning when I went to sleep, I hit the bed at like 8:45 because I was gonna watch Kurt and Marcia, and I was just too tired, and laid down about 8:45, and I don't think I woke up at all And when I did wake up and look at my phone, I was like, okay, what time is it? How much time do I got to go back to sleep? And it was 4:30. I was like, holy crap. It's a good thing I didn't work today. I would have been late. Yeah, 2 baby showers that weekend. Dwayne's daughter and my daughter are due 3 weeks apart. It's a lot of diapers. That's I'm not rushing that, but that's something to look forward to. Grandkids. My my oldest daughter is 18. My son is 20, getting ready to turn 21. Well, actually, my oldest daughter is 17. She turns 18 March 13th. My son turns 21 in April, and my youngest turns she's 14. She doesn't turn 15 till August, so she's got a ways. No kidding. I had twins. I get it. Oh God, whew. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Although I have a feeling that one of my daughters may end up having them. Um, so my father was a twin, and I think it skips a generation or something like that. I don't know if you can help me out on that, Denise, or not, but I'm not sure if I'll be looking for twins with my daughters or what the deal is. Larry says has 5 grandkids. Najuma Brown, welcome in. My oldest granddaughter turned 21 today. Well, happy birthday. 21. That's, like I said, my son's going to return that. We were supposed to go to Vegas at some point this year for his 21st. We weren't going to go in April when he turns 21 because the heat. We were going to go in like October, November time frame, but I think we got too much stuff going on, so we'll have to see. Fraternal twins can skip. Identical twins just happen. Okay. Let's see. Hide the comment. Hopefully it's a quiet night for you, Denise. Don't want to see anybody in there hurt or sick or whatever. What else? Like I said, I'd like to sneak in a cruise in. This job that I'm on, I think will only go till May. So I have June and then part of July until my next cruise. So it would be nice to be able to sneak one in, but we will see. Utopia is going out of Fort Lauderdale. I'm not Port Canaveral. Sorry, Port Canaveral. It's doing 3-day and 4-day sailings. So I'm doing a back to back. The 13th to the 16th is a 3-day sailing, and the 16th to the 20th is a 4-day sailing. We are. Oh yes, we are. Yeah, we're going to Helen. We had already booked a long time ago. I may have even had it booked. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not before the booze cruise, but it was right around the booze cruise that I booked it. I want to say I did have it booked before the booze cruise though. We're going in on the 6th, that Wednesday. Our next cruise is October out of Mobile, Alabama. Let's see. Short cruises aren't that great for Canadians. Well, I'm in Maryland, so that's why I'm doing a back to back because I'm not flying down there for just a 3 or 4-day. I'm doing the 3 and the 4-day so that I make it worth it. We got our rooms booked to where we stay in the same room. So when the 3 days is over, when the 3 days over, and when we're back in port, we go right off the ship, and they keep us in back of the port terminal, and then we go right back on the ship before everybody else gets on. So we get the ship to ourselves for a little while. So I kept putting off booking Helen. Glad I did with these girls. Oh, that's great. Y'all have are in the same room. Yep. So, from what I heard, when you do a back to back, either way, even if you don't get to go in the same room, your room attendant will actually take your bags to the other room for you when they take you off the ship. So it's no big deal. Because I know Jennifer's doing 2 different rooms. That way they can try 2 different types of rooms. I mean, I still have time to do that if I wanted to, just so I could get a room tour from 2 different types of rooms, which I may end up doing that. Um, and because as of right now, I don't think I have anybody near me um, that I know of. I'd have to look at the plan, have to see where everybody's rooms are, just for just to see. No, no big deal. Not like any pineapples are going to happen or anything like that. Uh, I wish we would have kept the same room. Oh, I think you're gonna like that one that overlooks the front. It's the front of the ship, right? The forward facing. Happily ever yachty, welcome in. I got to meet her on the Icon of the Seas. I got some pictures with her and her husband. Very nice people. That's why I wish we would have a ship leaving from Vancouver. Yeah, we stop in Vancouver, I believe, for the um, Alaska cruise. But I think we're only there for a couple hours. That's weird. I want to at least get off the ship and say I went to Vancouver. I work in the morning. Ooh, are you up for that work, or are you getting ready to go to bed so you can get up for that work? Yep, forward facing. You give pineapples for your group cruise. I put pineapples on people's doors anyway. It doesn't have to be a group cruise or my cruise. It was so great to meet you both. Yep, it was nice meeting you all too. It would be Victoria where your ship. Okay, it's Victoria. Yep, not Vancouver. I got the V's mixed up. Phew. Yeah, are you booked on the Star of the Seas? Are you going to do that one as well? I have definitely thought about it. I've thought about doing the inaugural. I've thought about putting a group cruise on it. If you wait like a month or two after it comes out, the prices aren't terribly bad. For some reason, they're cheaper than Icon on some things. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but just got back from my bestie's birthday. Oh, I hope you had fun. Sounds like you did. uh, Not the inaugural. It's too expensive. Yep, that's how I felt. Everybody thought I was crazy for going on the inaugural Vicon. They're like, "Oh, you paid way too much." Well, a month later, after I bought mine, all the cruises were higher than what I paid for the inaugural. So I don't think I did too bad. No desire to go on inaugurals. Larry, did you get to see all the different gifts that we got for the inaugural? And the ship was totally ready. I think after they had the debacle with the Wonder not being ready, and all the Tony and Don and all them saying how the ship wasn't ready, I think Royal Caribbean like knew they had to get their stuff together for that one, and they gave it plenty of time because it was ready. I mean, granted, they were doing stuff on they were still working on the ship on the what's it called, the test sailings. But when we got on there, the ship was 100%. Yep. I booked Utopia for October. I'm hoping to get invited to the shakedown. Yeah, it'd be cool. Like I said, we're going on in September for mine. Um, we got, I think we have 15 cabins booked for the first one, and then we have like 7 cabins booked for the second half of the group cruise. I think you really enjoyed Icon. You could see it in your face. Yep, I mean, we really did. Larry or Mike, are you TA? Yes, I am a TA. I started a few months back with what was it called? Cruise Brothers, and then I just changed over with Bruce from Ocean Travel. No, not anymore. Like I said, I'm with Bruce from Ocean Travel. Um, yeah, you are with Cruise Brothers still, correct, Larry? Only reason why I changed over is because I think I am going to try to pursue this a little bit more. Um, I was with a Canadian company, but gave up. I got you. Yeah, the Icon swag was cool. Yep. Did you get your? Yeah, did you get your box yet, Jennifer? Um, I think it should have been there. It mailed out last Saturday. So um, you had one that I mailed to. I think Moonlight Adventures had one. Uh, Marjorie Ambrose had one, and Ross had the other one. So everybody else, I'm giving them their stuff in Helen. Oh, so you are with Cruise Brothers now? Okay, gotcha. So Yachty, were you on the Wonder of the Seas inaugural? And did you all get something every day then? So I had heard they did, and then other people told me, "Oh, well, I didn't get everything. I didn't get something every day." So I was just wondering if that's consistent or whether that was just because the Icon was a brand new class of ship. But somebody told me they got something on every day on Wonder. And that's one of the reasons why I went ahead and booked it, just because I figured it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, definitely haven't checked the box because I think your stuff you should have been delivered. I was in the Wonder Shakedown. Okay, gotcha. So Yanni, are you a travel agent too? I couldn't remember whether you are or not, or whether you just do a lot of Royal Caribbean cruising. The inaugural did have a daily gift as well. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, like I said, for some reason, somebody told me they didn't get something every day, but that just may have been somebody bitter or something. I don't know. We had a lot of I don't know if you noticed that or not, but we had a lot of first time cruisers on the Icon. Um, kind of crazy. You would um, you wouldn't think that that'd be their first cruise to go on, but I guess with the hype that they did on the ship, I guess everybody's seen it and wanted to try it. A lot of vloggers though. I mean, lots and lots of vloggers. I don't even know half the channels that were on there, but every day you just see a million people with their phones out and cameras and everything else. No, not a TA. I have family at Royal. Okay, gotcha. My first cruise was March 2022 on Carnival Panorama, going to Mexico. Okay. Our first one was uh, October of 2016, Carnival Pride, for our wedding. I know you all have heard that story a million times over, so I won't go back through it again. The Hurricane Matthew was hitting that time. Pride was okay. Smaller ship. Like I said, the wife and I have kind of got used to the bigger ships. She has to wear a patch most of the time anyway, and every once in a while she doesn't have to on the bigger ships, so it's nice. Um, but the smaller ships, they just kick her butt with the seasickness. Counting down the days to my next cruise. So when is your next cruise? It's not on the. It's not only in October, right? I know you do pretty often. Do you get a family discount, or do you just get to go on those shakedown cruises? You said you had family with Royal. That'd be pretty neat. Royal is definitely our favorite. I'm I like trying them all, but Royal is definitely our favorite. Let's see. My first night on my first, it was very rough. Luckily, I have no issues with seasickness. Yeah, you're lucky. When I got married, Hurricane Andrew hit a week later in 1992. Gotcha. Sometimes I get a discount, but not always. Guess it all depends on how the ship's sailing, and I mean, selling. If it's selling out, they probably don't give much discounts. But if it's one that's kind of sitting stagnant, not filling up the fastest, they probably offer some discounts. Phew, man. I have the Odyssey in April, 8 night Southern. So where's the Odyssey going out of now? Um, I think I heard that it's gonna come up to New Jersey at some point this year, but I could be wrong. I know we have the Anthem right. I think they have the Anthem right now, and they have Oasis, and Oasis is leaving as well, and Symphony's coming up there. But I thought I heard that the Odyssey's coming up there, but I could be wrong. Exactly. Lately, it's been really hard to get a discount. Yeah, I just looked at the Royal Caribbean said the sales are still way higher than expected, is what they put out. Okay, Mike, bedtime for me. Have a good night. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. You have a good night as well. It will be in Miami. I don't know how I'm going to make it another 6 hours or five hours and whatever I'm going to do. But I'm not going to be on here for 5 hours. But I'm going to have to watch some shows or something because whew, definitely getting tired. Yanni, what was your favorite place on the ship? Ours was definitely the overlook in those big couches, those big comfy couches. We'd go down there and post up on one of them couches and just relax. And I'd make some shorts and she'd read a book and just chill out there most of the day. All about that nap. I'm afraid if I was to take a nap right now, I'd sleep till way late. So, especially as much as I slept, I'm surprised I would be able to. I'm surprised I'm tired right now because as much as I slept last night or this morning. Um, yes, the Overlook was amazing. It's hard to say because I loved it all. Yeah, we loved it all too. But we just come like with her being the redhead and can't be out in the sun. Um, we liked it there the best because you're inside. You got those comfy chairs. Now we did a couple. There is a lot of seating on the outside as well that have overhang to where you don't have to worry about being in the sun. Um, and there was a ton of. I mean, there's a ton of chairs on that ship that never got used. I never seen some people in some of the areas. So I definitely want to see it uh, fully 100% capacity or uh, like a regular sailing because I want to see how much that area filled up compared to what we had. Um, I need to talk to Mark from Cruise World because he did the back to back. I'm not sure what capacity they sailed at, whether it was still 80 or whether it went up to 90 or 85 or what they did. I talked to him, told him after this outage goes, he said he would come up and do a show with me and talk about it. And but we have to work it out because he's got a ton of stuff going on as well. Happy Margarita Day. Margarita Day. Is that what today's the day of the year is? Is that what is that February 23rd? Never heard that one. So Bill, you said you're having fun in Hawaii. Oh, 222 was Margarita Day. Gotcha. He's still behind me. So he's still in Margarita Day. We really love the Surfside and Central Park as well. Have to go to bed. Good night, all. Yep. Thank you for coming in. Eventually, if you want to come up on a live, we can talk about all the areas of the show. If you're interested in that, Yachty, um, you and your husband, it doesn't matter. Uh, Made it here by 3 minutes. it's it's 1 a.m. here. Well, okay, 12:58. For some reason, it makes me think that you're not having a margarita though. What's going on, Scott? Welcome in. It's the normal late night rotation. You get some people come in for a little while and they drop off, and then some new people come in and they drop off. It's pretty funny how it goes throughout the night. Sure, let me know. I'm going to do one as well when I finish putting out all my vlogs. I need to put out some vlogs. It's gonna happen. I just don't have no time right now. I actually tried to tape them as vlogs this time. It'd be the first time I've ever done an actual vlog. Normally I voice over everything, but we will see how it works. I got the wife to talk and everything. Excuse me. I'm gonna put the link up in case anybody would like to join. Emily, welcome in. Hey, Mike, how's the job going with the new times? It's only for, like I said, it's only for a couple weeks. I got like maybe 5 days left. So, I did my 360 camera going through the Pearl. Um, that's the only time I think I used the 360 on that ship. Um, I went ahead and did a couple walk up and down with the Pearl through that Pearl thing just to see what it would look like. And I think I stuck it. There's a whale sculpture made out of metal up at the Pearl Cafe, and I stuck it up into the whale's mouth. So that was the only other thing I did. Mine are a mess, but I love doing them for my memories. Yep. Have a good night. Have a good day at work tomorrow. It's going to be a struggle, I'm sure, getting up. Jen, I've seen you all been playing with yours. I have not even tried to edit anything yet. So it's going to be a learning curve. So I may have to bounce some stuff off of you. I need to talk to Josh with Moonlight Adventures too, because they use theirs all the time now. And I know they did a lot when we were on the Carnival. What was that ship? Carnival Glory. That's it. Glory. That's the one. Yeah, congratulates with the 360 camera. The Port Monkeys use theirs all the time. Thank you, Denise. Glory. That's the one. Yeah, I used my 360 in the pool and still have not pulled the footage off of that. Andrew was playing with it last night. I think it was cool, but not sure on editing yet. Andrew was able to Bluetooth it to his phone and edit last night. Okay, see, I need to try to figure all that out. I Bluetoothed it to my phone. I pulled it up on my phone, but I need to figure out how to edit. Somebody told me that if you do it on a computer, it's a lot easier. I think they said. I'm trying to think. I should write this stuff down. Um, the whole video on your channel. Which video are you talking about, Emily? Like I said, I have not edited anything with the 360 yet. If you're talking about the vlogs from the icon, I have not put anything out yet. Just shorts. That's something I may do when I get off of here is make a couple of shorts to put out and get them all scheduled for the next couple of days. But as tired as I am, I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm beat for some reason. I don't know why I'm so beat. Emily, did you end up getting your cruise changed or different ship? Talked about changing from the itinerary or something from Mexico. We're still working on Jubilee content, so don't feel bad. Trust me. I'm so far behind it isn't funny. Jubilee. I still have excursions from the first Wonder, and that was in 2022, I think. They probably don't even offer the excursions I'm going to show. It was just island tours back then. Islands probably all changed now. Anybody feel free to join that link. Yes, I did. We are on the MSC Seaside in April of 2026 now. Emily, you should have joined us all on the in April 2026 on the ABC cruise. Let's see. Are there any plans for 2027? Somebody said not 2026. Oh, is it 2025? Okay, gotcha. Jennifer, I'm still trying to do the Ireland, Scotland in 26, but we will see. I wish once I get out of this outage, I'm going to call the cruise lines and see when they're going to release the Ireland, Scotland itineraries for 26, and we'll go from there to figure out what we're going to do. Because 26 is definitely not much going on yet. Only the ABC cruise right now, and that's not mine. So I'm planning on having a group cruise in 26 as well. We're going to pause on booking until we pay Alaska down some. Yep, that's essentially what I was doing. So even though I have a man, I got to use that too. I have a what's it called? Next cruise booking that I have to book on something. If I go after 2 months or something, I lose my. If I don't book till after 2 months, I think I lose my onboard credit I get with it. So I'm gonna have to figure out something within the next month. Now I only got about a month left. I did it the night before we got off the Icon of the Seas. So like January. No, I guess we got off on February 3rd. Ireland, Scotland, definitely a bucket list. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely wanting to do it. The wife's mother's family is from, wife's mom and dad, their families are one's from Ireland, one's from Scotland. So, not sure which one's which, but she would like to go to both places. Definitely looking into all the different options. Definitely want to look and see what the options are with Norwegian because they're doing the buy one get one free on the airfare, but I'm not locked in on any cruise line yet. I'm a UK mutt, but mostly Ireland, Scotland. Gotcha. I haven't been outside of the United States other than what I've done on cruises. So went to Canada a couple times, and then Canada once on one cruise. Went to two places, and then down to Bahamas and all that jazz, and Bermuda. Like I said, Bermuda is one of our favorite islands. I definitely would like to go back there for a 2 or 3 day sailing, so you can go explore the island a little bit more and spend whatever time I want to, and not have to worry about having to get back to the ship at a certain time. Yep. Good night, Law. Thanks for coming in. We definitely still want to go, so don't forget us when you book, but going to calm down a little on just random bookings. Yeah. If I had those $50 deals, I mean, it'd be hard for me to calm down on bookings, other than the fact that this work thing gets in the way. Bill's living the good life, especially with that airfare deal he's got. Emma, I was watching your videos and not able to comment earlier since you have Made for Kids turned on. Oh, yeah, Emily, you got to watch out for that one. The made for kids thing is you don't want to get hit with anything if for some reason something on there they deem is not made for kids. When I grow up, I want to be just like Bill. I look kind of scruffy on this camera. Not that I look great anyway. Um, I think I'll go till maybe 1:30, and then I'm gonna or 1:30. Let's see, maybe an hour and a half. So that would be like 30 minutes from now. Uh, Hopefully, we get one more drink live from Bill. I missed his live today. Me and the wife ended up going out for because of being my only day off. So we went to Olive Garden. She wanted her unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks. She was a cheap date tonight. My buddy got contracted on the damn Venezia in July. I do not want to go to New York. Just send me a free cruise in New York. I'll go to New York. I would like to try that ship just because what I've seen on it. Um, your your aunt and uncle went on it not too long ago, didn't they? They said they liked it. We went to Red Lobster last week. Never again. See, I liked Red Lobster, but this last couple times we went when we did the endless shrimp, it took them probably 30 minutes between each thing of shrimp. I think they try to wait you out and hopefully you leave before you want to get any more shrimp. Yep, those biscuits, those Cheddar Bay biscuits. A lot of kids on the seaside. Do you mean the excursions? Emily, she's talking about on your YouTube channel. I believe she said you have your YouTube channel set for kids, and sometimes you can't make comments. You just gotta watch when you set it for okay for kids because you can't have anything on there that they deem not able to be for kids. I believe that's what Jen was talking about. Jen, tell me if I'm going crazy. Um, what else do we got going on? Huh. I'm looking forward to the XL class ship that I'm doing in July, the Jubilee. I said the biscuits were the only redeeming factor. The shrimp was bland. We did the endless shrimp too. Uh, yeah, like I said, the shrimp was um, they definitely weren't the best. They definitely didn't spice them or season them up or anything like that. And like the amount of time it takes for you to get another set of shrimp is crazy. Like essentially, they should be asking you when they drop the shrimp off, which type of shrimp would you like next? Yep, Jen, that's what I figured. Um, Phew. Anyway, we're looking at going to the Smokies next spring. My brother lives in Knoxville. Next spring, so next year. Have to see what we're doing. Actually, never mind. We're still planning on going to. We're going to Disney this year, and we're going to Universal next year. So we're probably going to end up burning up our points then, or else maybe we'd be going to Smokies. But we stay in Sevierville. Not sure how far Sevierville is from Knoxville. I don't think it's too far, but I could be wrong. We really like that area, though. Million things to do and just um, pretty sights to see with the mountains and everything. And when we went in November, it was all decorated for Christmas. We do the rustic thing. We love North Carolina. Okay. Was that North Carolina? Or was it? Uh, so far, I haven't posted anything that is not kid content unless my wines are offensive. I mean, you got to watch out. Like I said, if somebody deems that it's not kids, then it'll kick it out. Sorry, I'm trying to think what else to talk about. I don't have the wife with me to banter with. Appalachian Trail. We went a few years ago in the fall. Leaves were turning and it was gorgeous. Yep. We went. We did fall one year. Well, we did not fall. We did. Um, I think we went Easter break the first time we went down to Tennessee, and there was a car show in Pigeon Forge that weekend. And let me tell you, when it's a car show, it's a big thing down there. It took like 45 minutes just to drive through Pigeon Forge. It was crazy. And then this time we went the week before Thanksgiving, and it was very nice. Phew. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna stay up. I'm killing myself. The last week when I did this, I got off here and started watching a couple TV shows, and I know I passed out for a little bit, but I don't know how far or how long or anything like that. Um, I don't have a whole lot of lights on in the house because of everybody else sleeping, but yeah. Jen, are you working tomorrow? Are you? Am I keeping you up? I appreciate you being here, but I don't want you to get in trouble. The what other big meetups do they have? I know they do a Tennessee one sometime a year, or they do it every other year. I can't remember when Blaine does that. I am working a 10-hour day tomorrow. Well, that doesn't sound pleasant, but neither does a 12-hour day. Um, I did see those questions from YouTube when I was posting something one day. I'm waiting for Andrew to get home. He should be home any minute now. Man, he stays late. No, I got to keep remembering that y'all are an hour behind me. I always forget the time travel. Trying to think what other cool cruises to do, different places that don't normally go. I definitely want to do a Hawaiian cruise like Bill's doing at some point. Um, he worked 3 to 12 tonight. Mm. Question: for anyone here, when you go live on the ship, do you use your smartphone or an iPad or both? I always use my smartphone. Um, Now, just remember from the ship, um, depending upon what um, depending upon what ship you go on, you got to have the right. Like if you're going on MSC, once you buy your device, you're locked to that device. Now, um, you can do the thing like um, Scott from Must Drill told Bill, and you gotta tether your telephone to your laptop, and that'll make it to where you can use the internet from it. But you have to have them together, tied together, in order to make it work on more than one device. Because the way MSC does it, you have to use that. You only get it on the one device. Do I have any other bucket list cruises? I still want to do like stuff in Europe. I would like to go to Japan at some point. Um, Japan, I think I'm going to want to do a land trip though, because we want to do the Disney and we want to do Universal Studios and all that stuff. But still wouldn't mind hitting on a cruise ship. Um, what other things were there? Like I said, the Hawaii thing. Um, See, Aruba Bonaire Carousel was another big one, and that's why we booked the one with Kurt and Marcia and all them in April of 26. Denise, you still in here? Are you all looking at that one? The ABCs and U cruise? That's on the Carnival Horizon. Yes, ABC was one for us as well. Um, Still would like to do an all inclusive resort. That's another thing I'd like to get. I'd like to try just to see whether or not I would like to keep doing the cruises as much as I do, or whether I would like to break it up and do different types of things. Looking at it, but we have other money obligations at the moment. We really want to go. Gotcha. Well, at least it's a couple years away, so still plenty of time to do stuff. I think they still do the $50. I think it's 50. Yeah, I did $50 on mine. I haven't put down the full deposit yet. Um, Disney Alani, yep. That would be a nice one, but that's another thing. It's like the price of that, as is compared to a cruise that would hit all the islands. That's what's gonna. I think that's what's gonna be my determining factor. I think Alani though, you're gonna do that just for the destination of just staying at the resort and doing all the stuff at the resort. Um, I know they have stuff throughout the day, but I'm just not sure whether it's enough to keep me busy because I think a lot. I think I've seen somewhere where a lot of the stuff you actually have to pay for. A lot of the different events that they do throughout the day there. You would think that with as much as you're paying to go to that resort, they'd have a lot more for free. Since you had said that, yes, I remember Bill talking about the tethering when he was on MSC Seaside. Yep. Yeah, that's how he learned it on the Maravillia, and then he did it again on the Seaside. Um, I always do it on my phone because then you're not obligated to be in one area. Um, Normally, I walk around the ship a little bit and try to find a good place that I have some service. But that's not to say you can't take your tablet with you. I don't know about a laptop everywhere, but um, tablet and telephone, the battery's probably gonna be better than the on the laptop. That way you don't have to worry about plugging it in. Yes, we want to go, but so hard to justify cost. Yep. I mean, it looks awesome. They do the hula dances and everything else at night, and um, it looked pretty cool. But um, the thing is, I think a Hawaii trip for me is probably going to be a one-time thing. And if that's the case, then I would kind of want to do a cruise to where I could hit it all the islands um, when I go, or make it on a do the cruise and hit all the islands, and then figure out which one I would like to go back for a week. That way, I know like which one had the best looking things to do, or best sights to see, and what I would want to explore more. But I don't know. I need a money tree outside. So I don't feel like doing these 12-hour days all the time. That's for sure. It's getting old already. Denise, do you do 12s when you're on your shift, or do you do 8s or 10s, or what you got going on? Same. Yep. Um, 12s. Yeah. So I think Bill is in a show. I think he said, or something like that. If Jen, did you watch his live? Is he enjoying the ship? I think he's on the Miracle. How how's that ship compared to some of them? Is that like one of the older ships, like pretty old, or how's that go? Let's see, 3 in a row weekends, 2 in a row weekdays. Oh, okay. Whew. Sounds like he's having a good time. It is an older ship. I got you. I'd have to pull up the classes and see where that is compared to like a Pride. I think most ships are bigger than Pride at this point, other than Paradise. She just don't want to go on anything real small again. Wonder if the Miracle is the same class as the Glory was, or whether that's a size up. I'm gonna go for another 10 minutes. Give me an hour and a half in here, and let me know. So throughout this thing, I know I had commercials on. How often are the commercials coming on, and is it bothering anybody? Um, they let me set it for different. I'm letting them set the commercials, and they let you do like low, medium, and high. I got it on medium. I'm just wondering how often medium does. Sound like he is having. Okay, that's all. Miracle is coming to Texas. Gotcha. I have seen 3 commercial breaks while you are live. So 3, that's not bad for an hour and 20 minutes. I don't think it is, at least. You all can decide that one. Trying to get a little revenue in there. Didn't bother me. Cool. Cool. There have been a lot of commercials, but I can deal with it. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, just trying to get some revenue. That's all. The little bit that we get from it. I figured a lot of the times, like last week, most of the people that came in here with me, they put it on and had it running in the background. So having a commercial come on wasn't that big a deal because it's just running anyway. I definitely wish I wasn't as tired as I am this week because this is crazy. It's telling me how much these 12s are wearing on me. I've done it since let's see, I'm on day Friday now, right? So let's say Thursday night. I'm on, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm on day 11, I think, of doing it. Andrew made it home safe. Woohoo! Well, I understand if you need to go to bed. I appreciate you coming in here. I can't even talk straight. I'm gonna get up and do some jumping jacks. No, I'm not doing it on the camera either. You all trying to always get me to do stuff. I haven't went back to my live to see how goofy I look going down that slide on the icon. Am I a coffee drinker? I'm gonna have to be a coffee drinker because it's only 1:33, so I'm probably gonna get a coffee right after I'm done here. You're gonna hang out for a bit? Gotcha. Like I said, I'm probably only gonna go for 6 minutes. Will put me at an hour and a half for the show. I'll probably do that, and then I'll probably get off, and then figure out what I'm gonna get into. That'd be jumping jacks in the dress. I will never live the dress down. I can see that. And I showed some friends at work the my YouTube channel, and what's the very first video he looks up? He sees me in the dress. Clock's power hour. Yeah. Show some leg in the dress. Yeah, the first one. He looked down. He's like scrolling through his phone, and he looks up at me and says, "Are you wearing a dress in this one?" Maybe. Whew. What else we got? I know we have some stuff going on. I keep on saying that. Like I said, looking forward to meetup at Helen. I'm looking forward to the meetup for Have Luggage Will Travel in July. Um, Anybody know of any other meetups going on throughout the year with the YouTube channels? Yes, Ricky painted the sunflower. There is um, there's a chat going around. Um, you'll say that there's a chat going around led by Moonlight Adventures that think that that is an angry vagina. Uh, let's see. Did you mention Icon? I don't know if I asked you. Was there a smell? Some other vloggers were talking about a smell in the certain areas. Not that I know of. Jen says Vegas. Uh, the Sphere was pretty cool. I went on that bridge. Um, I went on that bridge and the overpass and videotaped it when I was on Jen's live the one night I believe and walked down towards it a little bit. But it's definitely cool. I definitely want to see a show on the inside of it. They have like in between they have the U2 concerts going on, and I don't know how often they are. And then in between that, they have like a National Geographic turtles and jellyfish and stuff, some kind of show with them. Let's see, Clock's Power Hour, loving it. Wahaha, I see it. Yep. Well, now I can never look at it the same. What was once an innocent flower. this this picture right here, my wife took that picture from that's right down the road from my house. She took that picture. She loved it, so she put it in a frame. I would really like to do a meetup in Vegas. Like I said, I owe my son a trip to Vegas anyway, so I do have to do that at some point. Thank you, Jen. I'll tell her you said that. My wife also did the that Maryland flag with the sunflower around it. She uh, she likes her sunflowers. See if there's anything else that she did. Not, no, none, nothing right here. But she does a lot of them. She does the wine designs, and then she gets bored here, and she'll start painting. Um, well, okay, it has been an hour and a half. I think I'm going to give me some coffee, and then figure out what kind of show I'm going to watch on Netflix or one of them to burn out my rest of my night, and maybe try to put out a couple shorts because I ran out of the ones that I made before and put on, and I can definitely see my trend is going down. I was at like 700 views a day, and then went down to 500, then went down to 300. Now I'm down to 200 and some views a day. So I need to get my views back up. I'm learning how to use a Cricut. Yeah, my wife has one of those. It's still in the box up there. Now she had a one before that, like the original Cricket, and she did use it. She does a lot for different the kids, different projects and stuff like that. So the Crickets are awesome. My brother makes all their clothes off the Cricket. Um, they make cups and everything else, so you'll be able to do your cups and everything that you want to do. Any kind of channel merch. Let's see. Have an awesome, nice clock. It was good to see you. Yep, good to see you. That's my focus now. Let's see. Uh, yes, our break hurts our views also. It was a box for It was in the box for months. Just got it out. Yep. So, um, okay, everybody. Well, have a good night. Have a good week. Um, Safe driving to get home there, Denise. And hope everybody has a good week. And not sure when I will be back on because hopefully this outage will not be until next Thursday. So hopefully I'll be on at a normal time sometime next week. So I will see you all later and have a good night. Bye.